My journey with boundaries and energy. One of the phrases I often heard during my awakening was, protect your energy. At first, I didn't understand what it meant. As a typical Igbo street boy, words like energy, awareness, boundaries, and vibration sounded strange and overly complicated. I never paid much attention to them. Back then, I was the complete opposite of someone who protected his energy. As a popular skit maker, my house in Thomas Estate became a landmark. People called it XPLOIT House because of the number of visitors that came through every day. My doors were always open. I answered every call, replied every message, responded to every email, accepted every invitation. I wanted everyone to feel welcome. I wanted everyone to feel comfortable around me. I believed that being available to everyone was a sign of kindness. What I didn't realize was that every interaction required energy. Little by little, my boundaries became weaker. I was constantly giving my time, attention, emotions, and presence to everyone around me. I gave my energy to anyone who asked for it. Over time, I began to notice something. After crowded interactions, I felt exhausted. After certain conversations, I felt drained. After spending too much time around too many people, I felt disconnected from myself. At first, I couldn't explain why. Then I began to understand what people meant when they said, protect your energy. Protecting your energy is not about isolating yourself from people. It is about being intentional with your time, attention, and presence. One of the beliefs many of us were raised with in African homes is, help people, you don't know what tomorrow holds. While there is wisdom in helping others, many of us were never taught the other side of the lesson. We were never taught that it is okay to say no. We were never taught that boundaries are healthy. We were taught obedience. We were taught to fear authority. We feared our parents. We feared our teachers. We feared our pastors. We feared strangers. Because of this conditioning, many people grow up believing that protecting themselves is selfish. They feel guilty whenever they choose themselves. But boundaries are not selfish. Boundaries are self-respect. Spiritual awakening taught me that saying no does not make you a bad person. It makes you an honest person. As I strengthened my boundaries, some people became uncomfortable. Some people were unhappy that I was no longer as available as before. Others misunderstood my intentions, but I remained firm. Today, I have more energy than ever before. More energy for my creativity. More energy for my purpose. More energy for my family. More energy for my hobbies. More energy for the things that genuinely matter. The greatest lesson I learned was this. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you are saying no to something that could nourish you. Protecting your energy is not about keeping people out. It is about making sure you do not lose yourself while trying to be everything